Hi, welcome to the Next For Me weekly newsletter for September 12th, 2018. Our newsletter delivers the latest news that inspires our post-50 generation with new work and a new purpose. In our free weekly updates, we discuss work, lifestyle, finance, education, and our communities. If you find our newsletter useful, please forward it to your friends. We are stuck with antiquated terms for life stages. If we're living 20 plus years longer, what should we call that period between working and old? Not to worry, especially if it's time to get back to work. Check out our Over 50 Job Guide. This week, we cover negotiating a job offer. And while you're at it, if you need a resume coaching session, a year of financial planning tools, and more, we're giving away a Next For Me package worth $492. Enter to win at nextforme.com. At the Next For Me events, we discuss work, our communities, and of course, what's next. Join us in Denver, Brooklyn, San Francisco, Phoenix, or a city near you. Find out more at nextforme.com. And now, what's new? First, a new stage between working age and being old. In the great quest to name our generation, we've considered those who are still active and accept the term perennials, but maybe it's not that easy. The word old seems to rub boomers the wrong way. Many in their 60s and 70s simply don't consider themselves old as they continue to live productive, active lives. Some try to distinguish between young old and old too. With respect to marketing to our demographic, John Warner writes on LinkedIn, quote, "Older adults are mostly viewed in society as one large group, often ranging from 50 to over 100 years of age. However, it is also because published data about older adults is poor, missing both demographic granularity and with little detail about changing preferences from one subpopulation to another within the entire population set." Read the full article at nextforme.com. And next, Denver, a Next For Me event, September 20th. Next For Me, along with Silver Nest and Age Without Borders, is hosting our first public event in Denver on September 20th, 2018. 120 million Americans are over 50. We're living much longer. 50% of us are not prepared for retirement or what comes next. Join us for an evening of discussion and talks by leaders in the longevity economy. Chip Conley, Karen Wicker, Sally Abrams, Wendy Burkhart, and our founder, Jeff Tidwell. Find out more at nextforme.com. And next, Over 50 and Looking for a Job, Part 6, Negotiating a Job Offer. In this series, Dave Perlman, an executive recruiter and career coach, put together a getting started guide that is specifically targeted to seasoned workers. Last week, I wrote about interviewing techniques, which when you boil them down are pretty simple: honesty, confidence, modesty, and rapport building. This week, we'll move ahead in the process to talk about how to handle a job offer successfully and close the deal. Pre-offer. It's almost always to the benefit of the individual to defer any talk about compensation as long as possible and let the employer make the first offer. There are several strategies to defer and deflect questions about compensation. Thanks to Noel Smith-Winkle, who came up with this list. If asked for a range or a figure, you can say that you are more interested in fit and the total experience of the potential role, and that you would defer that discussion, or at least your answer, until you learn more about the company, culture, and challenges. Pressed, you can say that you'll consider any reasonable offer. Finally, you can turn it around and say that the hiring company is in the best position to put a price tag on your contribution. Don't be hesitant to simply, albeit politely, repeat these answers over and over when you are asked again and again to name your magic number. They will probably not torture you to get this information. Read the rest of the article at nextforme.com. That's it for this week's newsletter. You can find these stories and more at nextforme.com. If you'd like to get our news delivered right to your inbox every Wednesday, just sign up at nextforme.com. antiquated.com.